If you're a loan officer, there are two things you need to master to succeed at a high level: growing new referral relationships and solidifying the ones that you already have. If you can get new people referring you while keeping your existing referral partners engaged, you'll have more leads than you know what to do with. I'm Braun, and in the last decade, my team and I have originated over $1 billion in loan volume. In this series, Grow and Solidify, I'll be sharing actionable tactics on how to attract new referral partners and stay top of mind to the ones that you already have, helping you grow and solidify your business. Now, let's jump right into it. The first growth strategy I want to cover is social media. People talk about social media all the time, but I'm going to give you a few specific actions you can take to turn it into a referral partner generator. Now, I can go on and on about profile optimization, content creation, strategy, but today I'm going to be focused on how to use social media as an online networking tool. Social media is supposed to be social. It's not supposed to be about posting content or staying top of mind. It's a virtual networking event and a place to connect with potential partners. Here's how to turn that theory into action. Step one is you're going to follow, friend, and connect with the people that you want to do business with. Now, you can take a targeted approach, or you can go broad and add as many people as possible. You can look up top realtors in your market, go to their followers, add those people, or you can even look at hashtags like hashtag Long Island Real Estate or hashtag Vegas Realtor. The key is to connect with as many relevant people as possible. Now, here's a quick tip. During your day-to-day activities, whether it's you're going to an open house, or you're going to a networking event, or you're calling a listing agent because your client made an offer on their listing, using all those opportunities you already have with meeting people, make sure you're also adding those people to social. Now, I don't want to go into any other strategies in this video because we're going to talk about listing agents, we're going to talk about networking events. I want to stick to social media, but you can use your day-to-day activities to build that following list. Now, also keep in mind, for this strategy to work really well, you're going to need to be posting consistently, or at least have a decent profile. If you're following people and connecting with people from a profile that doesn't really have a body of work or a reason for people to follow back or a reason for people to trust you, your videos and your content, then this strategy is only going to go so far. So I don't want to talk about social media theory so much in this strategy. Just remember, you got to post consistently, and I would just focus on obviously business, but also mixing in some personal so people actually connect with you on a personal level. All right, back to the actual strategy. Now that you've connected with all of these people and you're following them, you've friended them if it's on Facebook, whatever platform it's on, you're now in what I like to call the flirting stage. This is all about liking, commenting, maybe reacting to a story so that you can hopefully start conversations, and also the goal should be to just get their attention a little bit. When you like, comment, or react to a story, the natural thing for that person to do is then go to your profile, and hopefully they like what they see and they can follow you back. Now, in this flirting stage, the pro move is to not just follow a bunch of people and just message a bunch of people right away. That's going to be a super cold connect. It's not going to be as fruitful. It's similar to cold calling people. Could it work? Absolutely, but you have to do a massive amount of action to see any sort of results. The pro move is to slowly start to build a digital relationship with this person by liking and commenting and engaging with their content. Now, you could just go straight for the message after doing that for a little while. But the trick here, and where I've found the most results, is by actually waiting for that person to engage back with you. So when somebody likes my content, comments on my content, reacts to a story, I think of it as an opportunity to start that conversation because they're entering my space. So it's almost like you're at the bar and you want to talk to a girl or a guy. You're waiting for them to kind of make eye contact with you instead of just going straight up to them. And there's a lot of dating analogies that I'll kind of throw out there with this Grow and Solidify series. But I think bottom line is You're going to connect with a bunch of people online. You can look up top producing realtors in your area. Look at their following, because who follows realtors? Other realtors. Especially when you have an influential one, you'll see a lot of people in your market also following that person. You can go to hashtags. You can go to your feed. You can use your everyday, day-to-day interactions to connect as an opportunity to connect with people. After you connect with somebody, you're now in the kind of flirting stage. You're waiting for them to make eye contact with you. And then when that happens, when the opportunity presents itself, you shoot them a message. Now, at this part of the strategy, let's call it step 3, you don't want to just go right for the throat. You don't want to talk about rates. You don't want to talk about how quickly you close loans. You don't want to talk about programs. You want to keep it very conversational, especially when you're in a platform like social media. This isn't a one-on-one yet, right? So where I normally go is, how long have you been in the business? How is business? How did you get into the business? But the true goal here, and this goes for every single growth strategy that we're going to be talking about, is to get a one-on-one with that potential referral partner. You're not going to be able to form real relationships through DMs. You're not going to be able to form real relationships through a phone call. You're not going to form real relationships with one interaction. It takes a series of interactions and hopefully in person to see real results. So the goal should be to take the online offline. Now, once you do that, we can talk about in further videos, how to handle those one-on-one meetings. But I think social media overall, just, straight mindset, should be looked at as a virtual networking event. It should be a social thing. You should be taking advantage and seeing and looking for opportunities to engage with people, then taking their engagement, having conversations with them, and then taking the online offline. So I hope this was a useful growth strategy. And now let's talk about our Solidify strategy. So just so you guys know the formats of these videos, or this video series, I'll be giving you one growth strategy and one Solidify strategy each video. So let's move on to the Solidify strategy for this video. Now let's talk about the Solidify strategy. To keep things in the social media realm, I want to share a simple yet powerful tactic to solidify your current relationships using social media, and that is Facebook groups. But here's the thing, we're not talking about joining Facebook groups. We're talking about creating our own group, specifically for your referral partners. A Facebook group can be a game changer for staying in touch and staying top of mind with your current referral partners. It's a community where you can engage and nurture relationships. You can even brand it however you like and get creative with the name, design a cool banner, or even have custom merch. But more important than the branding is what you do in that group. Here's how it works. Share valuable content related to real estate, updates, trends, tips, and anything you think your members will find useful. When you post in your group, depending on how your members have their notifications set, they may get an alert when you share new content to there. This gives you a great chance to stay in their line of sight. For example, with the branding, my Facebook group is called Not Your Average Agents, which fits perfectly with my brand, Not Your Average Lender. In this group, I announce events, rate updates, guideline changes, and industry news like updates from FHFA or 203K loan stuff, whatever sort of things are happening during that point in time. There's another powerful thing that happens with Facebook group, and that's it creates social proof. When your referral partners see that you have other referral partners that are engaging and they're all joining this community, it kind of reassures them and makes them trust in referring you even more because they see other people referring you. So with Facebook groups, a lot of people think of it as more of a growth strategy, which it easily could. You could join Facebook groups in your market, real estate Facebook groups in your market, and meet new realtors. But what I'm talking about specifically is creating your own, hosting your own virtual networking event for your referral partners so that you can stay top of mind. You drip content in there, you brand it, you use it to promote maybe workshops, which we'll talk about in other videos in the series. But a Facebook group for your referral partners is a very powerful way for you to stay top of mind and solidify those referral relationships. So that's it for this video. There's going to be more. I hope you got something out of the grow strategy today, and I hope you got something out of the solidify strategy today. Now, each one of these topics, I can go on for hours and hours, but I want to give you as many strategies as possible so you can find something that works for you. Because remember, look at this series as a buffet. You don't need to use every single one of these strategies I'm going to be giving you. Pick a few. I recommend starting with 3 grow strategies and 3 solidify strategies. Anything more than that, you're not going to be getting the most out of each strategy as you possibly could. A mentor of mine once told me, you have to squeeze as much juice out of that berry before you go and get a new one. Otherwise, you're gonna be like every other loan officer, which suffers from shiny object syndrome. You now all of a sudden want to run Facebook ads, and now all of a sudden you want to host your own networking events when you could simply stick to the 3 that work really well for you. And a lot of this comes down to your personality and how you want to build your business, which is one of the great things that I like about this industry. Everybody can build a successful business in their own way. So I hope you guys got something out of this. Stay tuned for the other grow and solidify videos, and I'll check you guys later.